DPC chair. Currently is sub-county peace chair. I mean, DPC district. Kenya inabadilisha majina. So mimi ni mwenyekiti wa sub-county peace chair. Mwenzangu deputy wangu anatoka Muhoroni, Wajaluo Haitong Monday.
Pia tumekia. Asante sana. Wetu hatuna wasika manini wetu wali. The chairman of the commission. Asante sana.
Alright. Salewa Sondu. Ni mali msikiti hapo kwao. Salewa hapo. Muislamu. Yuko pande ule. Aliyebaki ni senior citizen of this country, Major David Soy. Atajia mmetusaidia katika kutupatia
ya Nyanza hicho. Mnajua Kericho iko karibu na Nyanza kuliko Nakuru, si ndio? Ukitumia tikiti ya kwenda Nakuru na tikiti ya kwenda Kisumu, ni ipi iko nafuu? Ni Kisumu. Kwa bado hawa, na ndio maana tumekuja na hawa, watakuwa wanawatu waweze kututambulisha wenzake alioandamana nao. Karibu kwa DCC.
Wa chairman tu nitafanya introduction alafu tutaendelea. Niko na security team yangu, lakini niko na OCS wetu wa jina naitwa Onjoi, Chief Inspector Onjoi. Karibu kwa Onjoi. Pia July next year. Lakini utakuwa tayari. Unaona Major hapa is not tired. Yeah, Major is not tired. So
I think that is what also sparks of this.
Yes, we have addressed the issue of cattle theft, and because part of this is a security issue, and there is a clear agreement that and they are going to be able to respond to early warning, because it's not possible for these animals and all that to move without some people knowing. And that is what now will do, so that there is a clear working. New collection is a major factor in the conflict that we have here. So that also will be built into the equation or the arrangement that we have talked about, so that who they incite young people, and they even sponsor them financially. So that is another factor that will be one of the questions we have been asking, is what really are the root causes of conflicts in Sondu. And the people have been talking a lot about boundaries, that there are disputes, and there are conflicting even maps that people on either side have, which they claim to be the boundaries and are disputed by others. So one of the things we have agreed to do is to find a way of establishing the boundary. And everybody has agreed that once that boundary has been established by the authorized competent agencies of government. And that is why we are now working with the National Lands Commission and with the Iebc, so that we will have a time when they will come to Sondu, and we have a public gathering where now it will be determined that this is where the border is and the boundary is, and it will be agreed by everyone. So that's one area we have agreed, and the governors of Kisumu and Kericho have also agreed to that. The third thing is that we want to have dialogue, intergenerational dialogue, elders and young people, so that they will also agree on who plays what role here. So that is important, and we will facilitate that kind of dialogue. The fourth thing is that we are very pleased with what now we see as a peaceful Sondu. Here it is very clear there's calm and there is peace. And this has been brought about by the way that the DCCs on both sides, and particularly here in Kericho, have been working with the police and the GSU, and people say that their presence here has been so critical to having peace in Sondu. So we are very pleased to see that there are so many efforts. The fifth thing is that now we want to concert all these efforts so that together we will work towards the same goal. And the goal is sustainable peace. Sustainable peace is so that when it comes to matters of markets, for example, where there have been problems of women not feeling safe in the markets on the other side of the border, then now we wanted to have a way that we will have joint activities. Finally, we have agreed that there will be joint committees. That will bring together people from either side of the border so that they can then agree on what is going to be the actions that they will have and how these actions will contribute to peace. Now, it is very important that we now come to how we will now organize so that even the whole of Kenya will know that this process is of peace in Sondu is on. So what we are going to do is when the National Lands Commission and the Iebc, they will come here to show them the boundary. We will have the two governors. We will have all the elected officials. We will have governors from other neighboring counties. This is what we have done in some other places, so that they will be the witnesses. Because it's important to witness and say they have signed a peace agreement. Then we want to have symbols of how this will happen. And the symbols that we are thinking of is a monument. Ile tutaita amani monument or peace monument, where in the agreed place. And then we'll have a peace park.